Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching Ted Lasso Season 2, Episode 6, The Signal. We have Coach Roy now. I am so happy. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sponsoring this show. It makes me so happy. Let's watch another one. Let's go.
He has options. Chooses Rojas.
Jamie, pass the ball! Jamie, pass the ball! Is this a dream? Please don't be a dream.
Richmond are now on a full-game winning streak.
Yes.
They've certainly turned things.
You see the Roy Kent effect.
And that leads them nicely into Saturday's FA Cup quarter-final clash.
I love this so much.
Premiership side, please.
Oh, she met him.
Sugar? No, thank you.
Oh, she's just having a nice one-night stand.
Sugar?
Wait, your mum's your cleaner?
No. He doesn't listen to me. He doesn't respect me.
Why would you say that to her in front of a strange naked man?
Will you please put some clothes on?
Hey, Derek!
It's just, he deserves the world.
And I love your new mantra.
I'm a strong and capable man. I am not a piece of shit. You don't need the second part. Oh, right.
Oh, bless.
Hey, Doc.
Well, Ted, make an appointment when you need to talk.
Hey, I talk all the time, Doc. Just let me follow you.
Ted, you could do with an appointment.
Morning, Ted.
Hey, I tell you what, I'm shipping the heck out of you.
I'm calling the Nature
Madness tournament in the middle of our season, featuring every dang team in the country. Yes, please. I mean, what we
Welcome
got?
to England.
Versus Goliath. 8 times, really?
But not for 40 years.
Oh, what do we got here?
Jane and I got back together.
Oh, great news.
That's nice.
Fantastic.
I love this so much. This makes me my heart so happy.
I'd like to request an emergency meeting of the Diamond Dogs.
Diamond Dogs, mount up. Hey, Roy, you want to sit in with us?
I knew that would be a step too far for Roy. I knew he'd be like, no.
Well, I'm just not sure that Jane and Beard are very healthy together. And I'm a little bit disappointed that neither of you backed me up when I just said so.
Okay.
Open, emotional friendships. I like this.
Well, I mean, I just think it's bad business to get all up in anyone else's business, you know?
Okay, I understand.
Thing is,
So even though this is an unsanctioned meeting because Beard wasn't here, let's just go ahead and Diamond Dogs dismount.
this is like, there's a degree of truth in that you can't put your nose in. Like, if someone else is, you need to be there for them or whatever. I do think, like, it's hard, isn't it? 'Cause it is a fine line between being a supportive friend and being like, just so you know, like, I'm worried for you because I do see some unhealthy patterns here. Just, I feel like it's, I mean, I don't know what you do in that situation, because part of you should say something because you're seeing something that could get your friend hurt that isn't healthy for them. But at the same time, it's their life, their choices, and you can't be like, don't do that, like they're a child. Then had a paranoia that I wasn't recording, so.
Stupid barking means it's over, right?
Yeah, that was a doozy. So now she's moving in with me.
Oh, that's good. That's great news. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
I adore Roy so much. I knew the Diamond Dogs would not be for him.
You fucking following!
You smell that, lads? That's the Roy Kent effect.
Anything for me, coach? All right, let's go again.
Have they? Oh, come on.
Hey, Roy, you know you paid to coach the whole team.
I
That's fine. Just take 4% off my paycheck.
love that response. That I love so much.
If you get dealt lemons in life, then you should make lavender mojitos.
But you need more than just lemons. I mean, I know that was the whole make lemonade. If you get lemons, you need more than just lemons to make lemonade.
Like reading an instruction manual as to why they're nuts.
Let's go!
How's Mrs. Beard doing, by the way?
Full blown QAnon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell you what, how about I call my wife or his mom, and then I'll see.
Oh.
Oh, lunch today for his field trip, but no, Michelle's there, so yeah, we're all good.
Oh. He is missing out on so
Gotta
much.
tell Roy he needs to stop. Philistines. I'm asking for help here.
He is. It's very mature.
Y'all got to get together and woman up.
You do.
Think you mean man up, mate?
No, he does not.
Y'all been married.
Jamie is trying, and I am proud of him.
I don't really know how to talk to you.
And it's working.
I love this show so
Look
much.
up Phyllis.
Could you tell them to stop shouting at the football?
What football? They're watching last night's Bake Off.
Oh, look at that!
Temper your chocolate, you twats!
Do those three
Sorry, would you excuse
have a job or any other kind of life?
My dad acts up, then she leaves him, then they move on, then he buys her some expensive...
Okay, maybe their marriage really isn't happy and they should separate.
But hey-ho.
Come on, man. Why won't you coach me?
Because you don't deserve it.
You're right, I don't deserve it.
And the way you play is dull and conformist.
It's true. I do play in quite a dull and conformist way.
And you're ugly.
I am an ugly...
Roy, you can coach him. If the rest of the team have come around,
Trying to build bridges here?
You couldn't fucking build.
he built a bridge with the rest of the team, Roy.
You're not gonna like this, but right now Jamie here is being the mature one.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, I'm being super mature, you big dumb hairy baby twat.
I
Okay.
want to learn from you.
Deep down, at your core, you are a prick. So just be a prick.
Roy,
We need you to score more goals.
I know he hasn't
and we need
seen
you
how
to
far
get the other
Jamie has
team's
come.
fucking heads and drive them up the fucking wall like only you can fucking do.
So I can go back to being a brick.
Oh God.
I'm saying, be a prick.
Okay.
A team player prick. They do need to work through the last of their issues because Jamie's fitting in so well with the rest.
To make you your favourite shepherd's pie with cheesy top. And then you and I can have a proper chat. How'd that
A
sound?
chat would be nice.
Perfect.
I mean, I don't entirely know what kind of a relationship they do have, but
One win away from an unlikely FA Cup semi-final at Wembley Stadium.
fingers crossed.
If we actually win this match, I will burn this pub to the ground. I will
Metaphorically.
not channel my raging enthusiasm into ways to help my community.
Still 0-0.
I mean, that's some quite good because Tottenham hasn't scored either. I'm waiting for this signal.
Another wayward pass.
In a way, this must be like choreographed dance moves because, like, I know it's like choreographed stage moves, but like you've got to kick the ball to there and you've got to kick the ball to there so that it can work. It'd be quite fun to be on set.
You didn't by any chance come up with a better one, did you?
No.
Oh God.
All right.
Is that allowed?
Well, you don't see that very often. We apologise for the... Seems like that.
I like that they're still a team.
Well, I tell you, mate, what did I tell you?
Glad he's on our team.
Roy's smiling at Jamie's
What do you
antics.
think? Trick play?
Prick's gonna fucking score from there.
Wait.
Roy has a lot of faith in him. He's using his powers of evil for good. I feel tense like I'm watching a match I actually care about. That's not like an episode of a TV show, I mean. That's epic. Nate, you're part of a team. I love them. They're all... Why is it that the second he scored, my brain started singing this song? Oof, it's only the first half, though. Oh, are you always like...
Richmond could pull off an incredible...
Have we parked the bus? Ted? Oh,
I gotta go, my stomach.
is he okay? Stay focused, Richmond.
Where the fuck's that?
Fuck.
Or do we put Sam and go 3 up front? We got to be aggressive here, right?
I think we need.
Talk to them.
Winchester, Babatwende, you going in? Hey,
You have to talk to them.
Richard! Oh, we need to go! Park the goddamn bus! Go! Park the bus!
I hate when other teams park the bus.
Panic and Arlo. This is what a fish pie can do to a team.
Oh, but like, park the bus. I hate parking the bus. Is he hoping that we'll win on penalties? Or that Jamie can break through? Ted. I'm proud of Richmond. I'm worried about Ted.
Congratulations.
It's good to see the Roy Kent effect is alive and well.
This was the Nate effect.
That is all night.
Congratulations on a thrilling win.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
We wouldn't put Nate in front of the camera.
Food poisoning or something? Like I'm some kind of wonder kid.
Some kind of what?
Wonder kid.
I think you mean wunderkind, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
can we fix that
Nate.
with editing, or is it-
No, we're live. Well, great job by
Nate.
Nathan Shelley, the Wonder Kid.
I apologise.
You needed someone to talk to him the hard way. Because I think even if
No.
even if he were to choose to stay with Jane, I don't think there's anything wrong with a friend truly wanting the best for you. And then if you say, look, you don't know them, like, we are okay. But what happened to Ted? I think there's nothing wrong with just looking out for your friend. You're famous now. He did do a very good play. Though I don't like that he didn't say to them.
Work today.
Thanks, Roy.
See, it's a team. Is he in her office?
For a drink, will you join us?
Oh, wait, are we even allowed to talk to you at night? I'm so sorry.
Quarter-final win.
Has she already gone back to her dad?
I'll take you for a spin in it next time I visit. P.S. Shepherd's pie.
God, you don't even stay to say goodbye to your daughter. I'm sorry. Is it Ted? Is this Sam? Did neither of them have an age filter on this thing? Again, not that I'm having any issues there, but just he seems like early 20s. Your office has been invaded.
Okay.
I want to make an appointment.
I'd be like, you're free. I'm free right now. This is a man in crisis, but I support him so much. I don't entirely know what in particular has triggered Ted to reach this point, but I think it's a really, I feel really emotional. It's a really good thing that he has. I think Ted we have seen since season 1 has very much been the kind of character who pushes all of the hard feelings, his personal bad feelings, down into a box, and he presents the world with a big smile. He is there for anybody else in a crisis. He takes on their burdens, but with his own burdens, he pushes them to the side, and it's only on rare moments he lets them feel them. And he is such a giving person, but it's not healthy for him to constantly push those feelings down. And he has been so hesitant about psychiatrists, and anytime she suggests making an appointment, he makes some glib comment. The fact that he is actually here, he's been waiting there all day, is so important. It sends an important message that, you know, it sends a message that just because someone appears to be a bouncing ball of happy energy like Ted, it doesn't mean they are. It doesn't mean you don't know what's going on inside them. And I think that's just such an important message, as well as seeking help is a very difficult thing to do, yes, but a very brave thing and a very necessary thing. I think he needs therapy to talk about some of this in general for his job. It's a stressful job he has. As much as he's keeping his teams, you know, keeping their spirits up and everything, it's still a hard job to do, to take on everything they're dealing with, to try and deal with, like, we need to win, we need to lose. We don't need to lose, but not to mention he is still processing his wife leaving him, and he's dealing with the fact that his little boy, who he loves, is the other side of an ocean. So for him, seeing a therapist is such a good idea. To be honest, Coach Beard could do it for his lady troubles. So that was really important. I also think I'm with Higgins on the whole meddling in relationships, because obviously you can't be like, you must not be with that person. What you need to do is just say, look, I'm worried about you, and give your, just say like, I've noticed these signs, and you know, I want to be wrong, but I am concerned about you. And like, I think it's important because like, there are times when people get out of a bad relationship, and then the people that care about them are like, oh yeah, I could see it wasn't good. Tell them, say that you've got the signs, because then they're aware that the signs are there. And if it's a truly good and healthy relationship, they will be fine. And they will just say to you, look, thank you for that, but like, we're okay. I get why you think that. She's just weird because of XYZ. I don't know. Like, I think it is important to, it's a scary conversation to have, because obviously if you push too hard and if you go, you shouldn't be with your girlfriend, then that person might be like, well, fuck you, I make my own choices, and like be protective. But I think if you handle it right, if you come at it as a friend, you're just someone that cares. And you know, it's important to be there for your friends, not only in the aftermath, but also if you can see something isn't good for them in the forefront. So I am proud of Higgins. It was a difficult thing to do, but I am proud of him. The beginning of this episode was so happy, and then the end wasn't sad as much. It just was like, hit me right. This show does that to you. You're like, la la la, everything's so funny. Oh my god, I've got the emotions. I'm proud of Ted. I'm proud of Higgins. And obviously Beard will make his own choices. He will figure out whether that he's in a good relationship or not. But I think it's important for him to have someone that cares about him to say, look, I'm a bit worried about this. Because if those worries are unfounded, that's great. Now it might even be that he needs to sit down with Sarah, Laura, Lucy, I don't know her name, and talk to her about it. Jane. To sit down with her and say, you know, like, I'm a bit, like, if he feels the same way, you know, we keep breaking up and getting back together again, can we, like, talk about it? Because I think any relationship where you can't talk to each other is not a healthy one. Rebecca texting Sam is a lot. I like that this dating app is anonymous, but I can't imagine Rebecca's catchment area ages would have been, like, I know age gaps when you're adults aren't like as bad as age gaps when you're children, obviously, and like Sam is an adult, but I know when I mean, I've not succeeded at dating apps because I have crippling anxiety, and so therefore I did not ever go past making the profile. But the couple of times I did, like a year younger than my current age, was me pushing it. I think someone of Rebecca's age and position would not be interested in someone that young, because it is kind of a weird age gap. I mean, admittedly, people are in 18, it's fine. I don't want to get into my personal issues right now. So maybe she did, but would Sam have said, yes, I'm okay to date women that bit older? Because like, Rebecca isn't old. I'm not saying, oh, she's old and past it. Of course not. But in the same way that if Ted and Keely were to start dating, and even though Keely's that bit older than Sam, I'd be kind of like, no. You know, I do think that it's just a bit weird. And it's especially awkward given that, you know, she's the owner of his club. So that's just going to be fucking awkward when it comes out, isn't it? I didn't think it was Ted. I liked that they made us wonder if it could be. And it got me thinking, like, sort of, I began to have the thoughts of, would I like them together? And to be honest, I think they probably could work together, but I also just really enjoy them as friends. And like, I don't need them to be anything more. I don't particularly want them to be anything more. I just think potentially, were they to go down that route, it could work. But they're just such good friends to each other that they don't need to be anything more. So that's going to be really awkward. Rebecca is falling for this man, and it is beautiful, wonderful. Now, who couldn't fall in love with Sam? Sam is everything. Now, Roy's whole thing of not wanting to coach Jamie, and then, you know, them coming to that point where he was like, I like that Roy was then able to coach him and work with him. And I think it's true. I think there are players who can take the ball and just work magic with it. And there are sometimes people who you see, they're glory hunters and they just seek it for themselves. And that's what Jamie used to be. Using that kind of power for evil. Knowing when, for good, not evil, sorry. Knowing when there's a point in the game where you're doing a completely selfish play, but back yourself, have your team backing you that he's going to go do that selfish play and he's going to do it. That is when it works. Whereas when you have a team person, someone who's like, I'm better than my team, therefore I'm not going to pass it, that's when it doesn't work. But when it's like, yeah, I need my personal skill set. My favourite players are players like Jack Grealish, Anton Griezmann, the people who are the strikers, but sometimes you see them defending, and other times they're in midfield. Both of them pass the ball so often when you think you could have had a shot then, but they create so much magic on the field. They create so many chances, and that is what is fire to watch. Whereas like the way Jamie used to play, the way Jamie's playing now, they've won 4 games with this style in which Jamie passes the ball. But I like the fact that it's kind of more saying you don't always have to be the perfect teammate who passes the ball. You know, as in any situation, there are times when you need to do that little slightly selfish move and not try and score. It's just don't do that every single time. So this was another really good episode. It was quite a like emotional ending. I will see what happens next week. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.